The initiates of the Sunrise Sword consult each other for a time. And then one of them, a young woman in knight armor, steps forward. Thank you for your trust, Paralactor. We will stay, and are ready to obey your orders. Fine. In due course, I will review your troops and make any necessary decisions regarding your role in my unit. Regal turns to you. And now, Commander, for the most important issue, cooperation between our forces. We do have a common enemy and a common battlefield. Your army and I are going to Dresden to free the city from demons. You can join forces with us. They're troops. Why would I turn down troops? Are you kidding me? Regal rubs his chin pensively. Dresden. An ambitious goal, but most reasonable. Imagine how such a victory would rally all the separate bands of today's Crusaders under one banner, and we certainly need a base of operations inside the Whirlwind. I stand ready to support you. Moreover, I can accompany you in your campaign. However, I will remind you that the Hell Knights are outside Bendev's jurisdiction. My unit and I will join your forces and obey your orders, but only for as long as I deem our goals coincide. Hell no! We don't need the likes of these black-armored statues. I don't want to fight side by side with someone who will slit my throat if I'm weak or wounded. You can't defeat one evil by fighting an equal but slightly more organized evil into your ranks. Slightly more organized than the demons? I consider that an insult. I've never dealt with Hell Knights before, but from what we've seen, they're serious fighters. That shows what we need, and just how that armor will look in the paintings they'll make in our battles. It's a deal. Yes, Commander. My forces in Regal Derenge are at your disposal. Well, let's check out Regal. See what he's got going on. See what kind of punches he packs. Alright, what are you? Armiger. Okay, so he's like a fighter. Oh my god. His portrait is so intimidating. It's like, hey, little gnome. Jesus. Okay. Okay. Damn, starting with adamantine full plate? Holy moly. Wow. Okay. Well, what do you do? What are your abilities? You have no strength. Yasiel has 18 strength. What are you... Is that a dex weapon? Yep. He attacks twice with it, too. Nice. So, he's kind of a frontline fighter. Gotcha. Does he have any spells? No. He's literally just a frontline fighter.
You require my counsel.
So, basically, I'll be replacing Sela, I guess, with him, which I'm not going to do. However, I will take his adamantine full plate. Oh, I can't equip that. Why? Okay. Well, I guess I can't equip that. Alright. I'm gonna change my party when I can, but I can't right now.
Follow me.
And he's just naturally encumbered by his heavy armor. Yeah, no way in hell I'm using him.
You should move.
Oh. You're looking at stretching going while we're running back. Right. A full plate wielding dex fighter does not, like, You have a dex penalty for wearing full plate. I don't understand how this person's optimized at all. Like, eh,
You ready to move out?
what?
I agree.
Look at her scamper. See, when you're gonna go take a rest, just cast haste when you want to get out of the map. That's great. That's so good. I love that so much. All right, time to sleep. Well, first we're gonna change our party. Thank you. Actually, I don't need to rest. All right. Conundrum unsolved. I need to go over here for that. Let's see. My army has... Does my army have movement? Oh, hi there, Mr. Hell Knight. Unarmed. Why is a Hell Knight unarmed? Why? I've got 10 base Hell Knights. I guess I'll move them out. Let's go meet up over here. Alright, and we'll consolidate you. Some Rangers and some Hell Knights. Alright, well. It's only level 3. I've beaten worse. Be level 4, so we're gonna take this guy out. Play a little bit of Might and Magic right now. Oh! Oh, this is totally Might and Magic! Are you kidding me? These... Oh, the elementals look so similar! Oh, it's so cool. God. I love this game. High rolling, baby! There. Can I hit a 9? Oh, well, what does this do? 1 to 2. I could just kill him. If I high roll. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Okay. Alright. Cleric's not the most useful unit, honestly. Their healing is good. Water elementals seem to be the toughest. Maybe, like, damage resistance or something? 7. Oh, God. This game is so good. When in doubt, save. Thank you, game. I'll save right now. Oh, got a flail. After pacifying the elementals, the soldiers found the remains of a cultist sorcerer in the middle of a broken summoning circle. Despite his apparently outstanding magical power, he was unable to control the raging spirits he had brought into existence. His stiff fingers were still clenching the horrendous flail he used as a weapon. A horrendous flail, you say? Why can't I go to Chili Creek? Isn't that the path to Chili Creek? Let's see. Any other demons? No other demons. So I guess let's head over to that demon army. Oh. Okay. Well, that's all I got for now here. So let's get back on the journey. Let's see. Why don't we go to Chili Creek? Well, Moondance Meadow first, but Chili Creek after. Might as well pop into camp. See about selling some stuff and taking a little nappy nap. Little nappy nap. And putting our frickin' horse armor in the bank. That's 25 frickin' pounds. What you got? What you got, boy? What you got? What you got? Tyranny of Mind. +2. Non-good characters. Not me. Wow. Yeah, wow. If a good character wields this, they become permanently confused, even after they unequip it. Okay. I'm not complaining having any evil characters on my party, so I'm gonna sell that. That's really cool. That's really cool. Maybe I'll give Soul Seal that if he can use it. Let's see. Hex, that's a warlock, I think. Probably don't know all the companions. Oop, nope, I want that. Thank you for that. I don't want that money. Okay. I'm gonna put some stuff in storage, take a nippy nap. Ow. Got some horse armor. Oh no, I want that. Do I have any shields? I don't have any magic shields. I sold it, because I'm a dumb. Okay.
Camellia is a plant, right? Something like water hemlock?
And lawn is some specimen of underground fauna? Like a horned toad?
That was really mean, Camellia. I don't know why that was so mean. So needlessly mean. Alright. You cannot use a bastard sword. Of course you can't. It was really cool, though. What do you have again? Sela. Also cannot use a bastard sword. Fair enough. I'm not sure what the requirement is for a bastard sword, but we don't have it. Oh, wait. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Who are you? Oh. A wounded elf, huh? Well, there were lots of wounded in Canabras. Who wounded him? In what way? Navi appears relaxed, even nonchalant, but her eyes gleam attentively, and her hands, as if by coincidence, are resting on her belt next to her weapon. How should I know? It must have been demons. If the wound was serious, I doubt he has fully recovered from it. Maybe if you could point me toward a healer, I could. The woman, wrapped in rags all the way up to her eyes, turns around and at the sound of your footsteps. Damn it! In a lightning-fast motion, Anevia knocks something from the woman's hands, an amulet that seemingly appeared out of nowhere. It falls to the ground and disappears in a flash of magic. What's the rush, sweetheart? Stay a while. The commander and me, I got a couple questions for you, too. You won't escape this time. Who are you and why are you hiding your face? You hear a heavy sigh coming from under the shawl. Fine, you've got me. We'll talk. But not here. Lead me somewhere away from prying eyes. She's all yours, Commander. I caught her, I handed her over, and now, as they say, I wash my hands of this whole affair. What do you want from me, soldier? In an exasperated gesture, she rips the half mask off her face, and you see her black skin and crimson eyes. It's Kalesa? Who would have thought? The writing is usually very good in this, but, like, come on, we know it's freaking Kalesa. I met other elves. Why'd you follow my army? To find someone. Colessus lets out a resigned huff. His masters want me dead, which means I will die, sooner or later. After a pause, she narrows her eyes and spits out. But that doesn't mean I'll lie down and accept my fate. I'm no lamb to the slaughter, and I won't be waiting for a kindly executioner to come for me, knife in hand. Never again. You a spy? Her scarlet eyes flash defiantly as she mutters through her teeth. I'm not going to hide it. I have come here to commit a violent and bloody act. But I do not serve the demons, and I won't do you or your forces any harm. Don't play coy. I need details. Why? Frowning skeptically, she gives you an appraising look. And what will you do with my story? Take it into account and pass your judgment? Kill me if you deem me a reprobate. Help the poor girl if you don't. Well, I haven't asked for your help, and your authority to judge me seems rather dubious. She's lying to you, it's plain as day. Damn it! I'll leave you be. She shrugs casually, as if her fate had not been hanging in the balance just a moment ago. How nice of you, soldier. Don't call me a soldier, I'm the commander of the crusade. Everyone's a soldier in war, generals and privates alike. I look at you, and I see someone whose life is war, and only war. That makes you a soldier. I met other elves who looked like you. They serve the demons. Anemora's minions. The word escapes her lips before she's able to stop them. Then she looks at you with visible irritation. One of Descari's servants is a powerful elf by the name of Anemora, and those corrupted elves are her lackeys. Don't ask me how I know this, or why my appearance is similar to theirs. I'm not your enemy, but if you see them, kill them without remorse. I have to go. My gut tells me it's time I was leaving too. It's dangerous to stay here. Farewell, soldier. Alright, Four Autumn says, let's talk, buddy.
This is my path.
Seal, do you have any word on the Hell Knights? Nope. Okay. Sweet. Glad. Glad it didn't cause a rift. Might later, but... I found Kalessa spying on my camp. Then you should be on the lookout for her accomplices. Her demonic masters must have sent her to plot against you, and since she already made her way into the camp, she will strike soon. I hope you weren't as merciful as last time. I let her go. She's not a threat to the Crusaders. A resigned sigh burst from his lips. Then she has deceived you once more. Hey, I don't mind if a drow deceives me. I love drow. Oh. Yeah, let's go give Rachel a conversation. Talk to our, was he lawful evil? Yeah, lawful evil. Yeah, I never looked through everyone's stuff. Neutral evil, neutral good, undetectable. The fuck? Oh, her necklace. Her necklace that she can't take off. It's got to be that. It's got to be hiding her alignment. Neutral good. Neutral, chaotic neutral, lawful. I have a lot of neutral party members. Lawful good. I mean, hey, neutral's easy. There's kind of like, whatever you want, Commander. Regal stands with his hands... Regal stands with his hands behind his back. His favorite pose, it would seem. He seems submerged in thought, but gathers himself immediately at your approach. His pale yellow eyes examine you inquisitively. Knight Commander, it is good you found time to meet me. There's a matter of some urgency I must discuss with you. It was incredibly interesting, the power you and your companions received during the fight at the Grey Garrison, and now my interest has been gratified. The power your companions received has passed on to me as well. It manifested after my usual evening reckoning. Your evening reckoning? How dramatic do you gotta be? I believe now I now present a true threat to the creatures and initiatives of chaos. The imprisoned cultists we kept for certain observations experienced this firsthand. Regal's voice is unemotional, almost bored, but leaves no doubt as to the cultists' fate. Striking, isn't it? Divine intervention at a critical moment is rare, but not beyond imagining. But In this case, part of the power that you received through this intervention has passed to someone who joined you well after the fateful moment had passed. No, I don't like that. Whatever the nature of this power, it'll help us in our mission, and that's good. Sensible pragmatism. One must always be pragmatic. In any case, this is shallow philosophizing. You must have some questions for me. May I ask you a few questions about yourself? Of course. What brought you to Mendev? The demonic threat, of course, and the glaring inefficiency of the local command. I do not know if you are aware of this, but the Hell Knights owe their existence to the Demon Lords to a certain extent. Our first order appeared in response to Sifkesh cultists in Cheliax. The chaos they wreaked could not fail to breed strict opposition. Those first knights were able to burn out the pestilence and crush the cult once and for all. I see no reason for the Hell Knights of today not to do the same to the tentacles of the whirlwind is spreading. Without question, the task is far more difficult than anything we've encountered before, but it must be done to preserve world order, and the more so given that Queen Galfrey and her commanders are apparently not up to the task. The motives you list sound rather impersonal. Do you have any other reasons for joining the Crusade? Impersonality is a fine quality for a Hell Knight, and for the rest of the world as well. Personal motives, strong emotions, they are weaknesses that your enemies will use against you. I am an effective officer with your years of service. The demonic invasion of Golorian obviously demands the most qualified response. That is why I'm here. It is simple. You're rather skeptical about Queen Galfrey. If my memory doesn't fail me, the current crusade is called the Fifth. The Fifth Crusade. And with all the support of the Church of Iomade and multiple other allies provided to Galfrey, no progress has been made in resolving the crisis of the Whirlwind. The best they could manage was create a chain of ward stones, and even they turn out to be inadequate. I suppose that should be reason enough for my skepticism. Forgive me for asking a personal question, but your hair is going gray and your skin is rather pale. It's the bleaching, right? What? Wild. I didn't read through all that, but gnomes age not by years. Wild. Of course it's the bleaching. Rijo shrugs indifferently. Are you doing anything to fight the bleaching? What do other races do to fight the old age? Regal allows himself a brief smirk. I know what made you ask this question. My kin have earned a certain reputation for their vain attempts to stave off the inevitable. Luckily for the rest of the world, not all gnomes are prepared to spread chaos with their reckless escapades. There are some among us who accept the natural order of things. The bleaching has no effect on my ability to carry out my duties, and therefore it has no, how should I put it, personal meaning for me. Do you have any family or friends? I have never wondered at the fate of the former, and never had interest in the latter. If you allow me one piece of advice, Commander, never put too much stock in so-called friendship, or camaraderie. Any bonds based on simple affection are temporary and unreliable. Half of your smiling companions certainly considered you their friend for the present, but they will break and betray you the moment you do anything that troubles their happy expectations. Place greater value on respect, based on rational evaluation of your companion's merits. I deeply respected my mentor, who trained me to join the ranks of the Hell Knights. I respected her so much that I killed her with my own hands when I discovered that she betrayed the Order's ideals and was intending to leave our ranks. It would have been more proper to inform the command and wait for a formal trial. But, on the other hand, that would have injured the morale of our young recruits. They should not see manifestations of weakness in our seasoned knights. Regal cringes. You have openly showed your distrust of the Crusader command. Why then have you decided to join me? Do not misread my behavior as distrust of you personally. Like every Hell Knight, I watch everyone closely, searching for signs of weakness and sin. Everyone, including myself. Regal speaks the last word pointedly. Indeed. Regal Dorenge is first on my list of suspects. I observe him daily, marking every fault, every hesitation, every weakness, and I prepare the proper punishment. So it has been, and will be. As for your second question, I suppose we may be useful to each other. You and your army are a new power in the Crusade. I rate all the old powers as quite ineffective. I have yet to rate your own efforts, but early indications are positive. That means you may count on my help. For now. You speak of yourself as if you want a living being, but a golem or a construct. This is true, to an extent. But for many years I've tried to build myself, much like as wizards construct their creations, I suppose, cutting off the needless parts, and making the useful ones work properly. These are difficult tasks. Regal permits himself the hint of an approving smile. So, thank you for the compliment. What can you tell me about the Hell Knights? I can tell you a great deal. However, the Order's recruiters would be a better source of information on such matters. How are new Order members recruited? We accept as armigers any we find worthy, but the main test, the one that separates the strong from the weak, must face down a devil summoned directly from hell. If they defeat the beast honestly, the armiger becomes a rightful Hell Knight. If they lose, we simply forget their existence, like the world made an unfortunate mistake. Man, playing this guy is difficult. Who the Hell Knights answer to? Only to the heads of the orders. In my case, the Lictor Rezark Ontor, head of the Order of the Godclaw. As a rule, the Hell Knights do not submit to the jurisdiction of any state. The same is true of local laws. We are happy to help local governments bring order if we consider their request lawful, and if those who ask are worthy, but do not serve them, and have every right to refuse their demands. So what do you value most? The law, and only the law. If you care so much about the law, how can you ignore the authority of lawful rulers in the lands where you operate? We cannot call it law just because some foolish local prince thought it up or a council of demented elders deems it wise, now can we? You see, one of the main principles of our brotherhood is that no one is immune from prosecution. A lawful ruler may be a criminal that poses a threat to society. We must be able to punish them as well. This is why Hell Knights only honor the measure of the chain, the doctrine shared by all our orders, and why Hell Knights serve only their officers in the aim of transforming the chaos-torn world and leading it to a brilliant and ordered future. We are the main bastion of order in Galorian, no matter how much some naysayers try to refute it. Thank you. Do you have any plan or strategy for the war against the demons? A spark flashes in Regal's eyes. I have a clear idea of the forces I shall require to wage effective war against the war wound. Currently, I do not possess them, but I know what steps I must take. We must amass and fortify, gather scouting information, resolve certain problems of an organizational nature. Once the problem of Dresden is solved, I shall direct some of my knights to prepare an outpost for the party. We have already scouted a suitable location, the ruins of an old shrine, which still holds the remnants of an ancient power, and is thus a lure for demons. An excellent foothold for honing our skills and studying the enemy. That is my next goal. Thank you. Weird guy.